So Google just dropped Gemma 4, their latest open source model, and it is genuinely a game changer. For the first time, you can run a high quality AI model completely locally. No internet connection, no API costs, no limits. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can download Gemma 4, how you can run it on your own machine, and then also how you can connect it to a tool called OpenCode so you can use this model to help do your work, to help build things, to help write code, etc. And this is all fully offline, completely free, no limits whatsoever. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Matt. I've helped thousands of business owners learn about AI and build their own software tools using AI. So let's get into it. And first, let's talk about why Gemma 4 is so impressive. Now, a while ago, I created a video showing how you could run your own open source models locally on your desktop. However, truth be told, unless you had like a supercomputer or like a 10 grand PC, you could not really do anything useful with these models. However, Google somehow have managed to create a model that gives you great performance on your average PC. So for reference, I am on a 2024 MacBook Pro, reasonably good, but nothing special. I'm also recording a video at the same time, so bear that in mind when we look at the performance of it. Now let's have a look at some benchmarks, and we can see that Gemma 4, the 31 billion parameter version, massively outperforms all other models when it comes to performance versus cost. It is not the best all-out model, but when it comes to how much resources it takes to run versus the output, it is massively superior. We can see here, like almost double the ROI if you factor in the cost of it. So anyway, let's dive into how you actually use it. So first things first, you want to go to Ollama and download Ollama if you have not got it already. Simply come to ollama.com, then click on this button here and you can download it. Now, once you've downloaded it, you'll see something like this. If you come over to the right-hand side over here, you probably will not see Gemma 4. I've got it already installed, so I do see it, but you probably will not see this. So we need to do something in order to download this model onto our local device. Now, this is about, depending on which version you go with, about 10 gigabytes. In fact, let's talk about this. So there are different versions of this Gemma 4 model, and they're generally down to the size, how many parameters are in that model. The more parameters there are, the more resources it takes to use, the more space it requires on your machine, but the better it is. The version which most people are using is this 4 billion parameter model. The 31 billion parameter is the best one, but today we're gonna have a look at the 4 billion parameter version. Now, in order to install this, we're gonna need to use the terminal. I'm on Mac, but if you're on PC, it's virtually the same. So we have our terminal open, and since we have Ollama installed, we can access over our commands. So we're gonna go Ollama pull, and then we need the model. So if we go over here, we can choose any of these to download, but simply latest is the best one to use for most people. Paste that in there, and then that is the command you're gonna want to run. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not gonna do this, but you simply press enter and it will download the model for you. It would take, depending on your internet, maybe like 10 minutes or so, maybe a bit less in order to install this, because it's about 10 gigabytes, the size of the file. Once you've done that, you can open back up the Ollama application, and you can come over here and you will see Gemma 4. We can select this, and in fact, let me turn off my internet so we can see that it works with no internet connection. I can say, explain photosynthesis to me briefly. Send that off, and you can see it's creating its answer. We are not connected to the internet, so everything that it's doing now is running locally on my machine. I'm also recording a video at the same time, which does take up a lot of the same resources, running a model and recording a video. You can see here, it's thinking through what the answer is, and it's gonna give me a response. Here we go. Photosynthesis is the process that allows plants, algae, and certain bacteria to make their own food using sunlight. Yep, sounds good. And you can see it's giving actually quite a good overview. And I can say, put this into one sentence. I can't be dealing with all of that nonsense that it gives me. There we go, one sentence. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants use sunlight, water, carbon dioxide to create their own energy and release oxygen as a byproduct. Super, there we go. So one of the other things that Gemma 4 has is that it has built-in image analysis, which means we can upload an image and we can ask questions about that image. So let me do exactly that. Let's create a new chat. Let's grab an image that I downloaded, put it in there, and I could say, what is this a photo of? And send that off. You can see it's thinking through, and it's obviously understood what it is. It's just now creating its answer from its thinking. This is a portrait photo of a cat taken outdoors. The cat is wearing a distinctive reddish-brown miniature hat. That is absolutely correct. Let's have a look at the image. So there you go. You can see that is exactly what it is. Now, this is pretty cool. If you download and start using this, you're gonna be able to see that this is way more powerful, way more effective, way more useful than any other open source models that you could run on your own machine previously. Recently, I was just on a flight and I downloaded, I think it was actually Gemma 3 rather than Gemma 4 to help me learn Spanish whilst I was on the flight, whilst I had no internet connection, and fue muy útil. I obviously need a little bit of work there. But let's move on to the next section. How can we actually use this to help us complete our work, to help us build software tools, to help us write code? Well, what we can do is we can run Gemma 4 through OpenCode. So first things first, we're going to need to come to the opencode.ai website. If you don't know what OpenCode is, essentially it's an open source version of Claude Code, not the model itself, but the harness that allows Claude to go off and do like web searches, to access your files, to spin up different agents and things like that. So yeah, the open source AI coding agent, but it can also do other things besides coding, such as interact with your files. I use it to create like little video snippets for me and edit my videos. But yeah, you can do a whole load of things. Essentially, open source Claude desktop. So first things first, you will want to download OpenCode. I've already got it downloaded, so I won't be doing this. Then the next thing that we need to do is go over to terminal and we need to set up OpenCode to user model, which is running through Ollama. So the way that we do this is run a command called Ollama launch OpenCode. We'll send that off and you can see here that it is now recommending some models to us. And you can see at the bottom, we have all of the models that I have locally. So I've got Gemma 4, I also have Qwen 3 Coda. So I'm gonna use Gemma 4 and select that. Do I want to proceed? Yes, I do want to proceed. And it's going to launch OpenCode. And here we go. You can see we've got OpenCode running within the terminal. And this is where I can get it to build me projects. I can get it to work with creating presentation slides for me is one thing I do a lot. I can get it to edit my videos is one thing that I do a lot. However, I do not use it within the terminal because I just don't like the UI, and it genuinely makes a difference. If you don't like using the UI, you don't get as good a results. So what I'm going to do is simply close the terminal, terminate that, and I'm going to open OpenCode. And since I went through that setup, I kind of linked Gemma 4 with OpenCode. We can see down at the bottom, we have Gemma 4 running through Ollama as being what we're using. And we can see here that I am not connected to the internet still. So I can say something like, please create me a basic landing page to sell supplements to dogs. This should be a single HTML page. And I'll send that off and it's thinking, and this is all running offline, all running locally, and all running whilst I'm simultaneously recording webcam and recording the screen. So when you run it, it's probably gonna be a little bit faster than this. So here you can see it is writing that code for me. Now it is not as quick as something like Sonnet 4.6 running through Claude Code. However, this is completely free, this is completely limitless. You're never gonna get a limit saying, sorry, you're gonna have to come back at 10 PM in order to carry on using Claude Code. You can run it completely free, completely locally. When you're on a plane or once you don't have internet, when you're at a beach or something, not sure why you'd be building a website whilst you're at the beach, but whatever, you can use this, no limits. It's fully sovereign, you can do whatever you want with it. Let me hop in here and say that if you want to learn to build any sort of software, I have got you. If you're one of those people that has great ideas but previously couldn't build them, couldn't bring them into existence, I've created a free 3-day vibe coding course that will take you from zero to being able to actually build something for your business, for your life, that can help you achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. I will leave a link down in the description. You can go and check it out absolutely for free. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, so here we are. It took 2 minutes and 29 seconds to create, and it's given me all of this code here. I want to ask it to please put this in a file so I can open it. So you can see it's also going to be able to interact with our files. So it's not just giving us text output, which in this case is formatted in like a code block, but it can also interact with our files so it can actually do stuff, actually do work on our behalf, which is really cool. So there we go, it's created that file. So if I open this file up, and here we go, this is our landing page. Is it the best landing page you've ever seen? No, but I gave it no direction at all. I've not connected to any skills in terms of creating something that looks good. I've not told it anything. So we can let it off on the design front. We can see it's actually created something for us, which is kind of cool. And we can prompt this completely offline, completely for free to get it to build something actually good. And remember, this is the worst that free open source local models are ever going to be. I am super excited to see where this goes in the future because I believe that AI sovereignty, being able to own all of your own models, run them locally, to own all of your own data is the way forward and moving away from these big companies. So that's it from this video. If you're interested about learning more about vibe coding and building your own software and tools, then I'll leave a link to that 3-day free course down below and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.